this is the second time I've did this. Okay, second time I ran it. I'm trying to do a share screen. Okay, YouTube has improved a lot. So let's go ahead and. At first I couldn't move this. Now I can. Go ahead and turn on the chat. Let's see if anyone's watching. We're going to keep an eye on this and just having a drink. And no, this is not. For some of you guys that wants to know, this is not alcohol. Okay, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I stopped that a long time ago. But this is it's just apple juice, and I stopped drinking alcohol a long time ago. This is probably the best thing I've ever did for myself. Um, and like some of you guys know, I used to be a professional DJ back in the day. I DJed at bars, of different nightclubs, weddings, all kind of things, right? And being in a bar, you will get drinks all the time. People bring you drinks. Um, the owner will give you drinks. Someone will give you a beer for playing their music. Um, all kind of stuff. So this is going to be. I don't know. I'm just trying all these settings out because I just seen this in the app, and it's a share screen. And I know people. Some people want to know. They have questions about certain things that I know. I don't know if the chat is. Where's the chat button? Okay. So there's a thumbs up. There's two people. Head off. So I'm just watching the stock and see what it's going to do before closing. Okay. So a couple of people on here um, said they made some money today. I mean, I made some money. Yeah, I made some money. Do I think this run is over? It's not financial advice, but me personally, I don't think it's done. Honestly, I don't think it's done. And um, someone wanted to know how many shares I had. Okay, so this is the reason why I did this. If you look over here, my share count is 3,833. So, and I do want to say this. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many shares a person have. A share is a share is a share is a share. If a person has 20,000 shares of this, even though it's cheap, they can, if they can afford to do that, they can. I just put in enough to where I feel comfortable at buying. Okay, um, so it doesn't matter. Don't let the next person make you feel bad because they may mention they have more shares than that, or they may say, "Oh, you only got 3,000." You know, that's what I put in. That's what I choose to put in. And usually, I'm not very like really deep into the stock market. I'm learning. I'm trying to get to that point, and I'm trying to get to the point to where I can make a daily income and not have to go to a 9 to 5. Okay, that's my goal. If I can make what I make in 2 weeks, if I can make that in 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, then I accomplished my goal. I can take my laptop and I can travel the world. I can go anywhere. And my plan is to um, retire as soon as possible, and I'm eventually go to the Philippines because I've been there 9 times. I've been there a lot. So that's my plan. And so that's why I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn the stock market. We're all here together to learn. I know I said this before to some people, but we're all here. We're in here together. People come to YouTube to try to get information and trying to get good information. Okay, but you got to keep in mind everybody on YouTube is not professionals. I'm not a professional, but I'm listening to some really professional people, like stock people, and I'm learning the lingo. I'm learning the different things, and how I'm learning how the stock market works and why. why does everything move together at the same time, why some things don't move together, with the stock market, with the SPY and all this stuff, right? So I'm learning all this stuff. Um, but I wanted to also show this before the stock market closed. And I said this in the earlier video, that is the chat box on? Guys, do me a favor, put a something in the chat box. I just want to see if it's working, because this is a new setup that YouTube have. I just want to see if it works, because it's weird. But anyway, so what was I saying? Trying to learn this is the key. But I wanted to show this prior to the market, because I feel like, and I said this earlier, that this is going, if it's at a high of the day when the market closed, most likely people are going to sell and take a profit. Okay, because I've seen this happen so many times, especially if a stock is just constantly running up all the way past lunch, and then come to when it gets close to 4 o'clock, like 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 15 minutes to the market close, some of it sells off real quick, like, because it's already at the high of the whole day. And like now, this is at the high of, let me go up here. There's my profit. There's my market value. So I don't care if you guys see that, because it's nothing. But anyway, right here, let me do this. Right here is where the market closed, right? And prior to it closing, you see it started tapering off, and I see this happen all the time. And then it closes, and then in the after hours, either it's going to barcode, or it's going to keep going, or it's going to keep running. So it ran up, it barcoded a little bit, it's running up again, it's getting close to the end of after hours, right? It's getting in the end of after hours, and now people are like, this is the high of the day. So they're like, I'm going to take my profits, because some people are scared. They're just going to take it, and some people, they just going to take it. Okay, you may see a big spike down. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock, so you see a big spike down, or it's going to just start barcoding sideways like this did right here, right there, and it's going to do it over there. And then tomorrow, this is where the wolves come in. Okay, this is where the wolves come in. Tomorrow morning, a lot of people, a vast majority of us, don't have access to trade stocks at 4 a.m. right? Okay, market's closed. So, and it's good, because it kind of moves sideways a little bit. So tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., the wolves are out. And they're gonna evaluate some stuff, and you may see it may run up a little bit, or they may start taking money out of the market. And then when they do that, they know that some people can come in and start buying and selling at 7. So they do their taking their money out the market, or whatever they're trying to do, their little setup, until 7 o'clock. They done already made their money, and now they put it down to a position to where, okay, here come all the new people at 7 o'clock. They can buy at 7, and then people start trading. And then when the other half of the market open up at was it 9:30? I'm losing my thought. 9:30. Then that's when everything starts rolling, because all the parts are there, right? And some people make their money within like the first 30 minutes, the first hour of the market. That's when a lot of people make their most money. And then some people are just done trading like at 9:30. Yeah, I mean, not 9:30, but some people are done trading like 30 minutes after the market didn't open, or an hour, and then they're done for the rest of the day. So, but I wanted to try this screen share, so I can do it later. And then plus I wanted to do a live to see if anyone came in here. I mean, there's a couple of people. I don't know. Can you hear me? Is the mic on? The mic's on. The chat box is here, but I don't see a chat box. Can someone do me a favor and just put something down there? Um, just put T2 or something. I don't know. Put anything in the chat so I can see if it's working. Because I see the chat thing up there, but I don't know if it's working correctly or not. Because I can't see. I see a icon up there at the top, but I don't see a chat box. So where is it at? I don't know. Okay, so I think that's it. That's all I wanted to show. And as you can see, this is my market value. Um, the portfolio on this is 95% of this Robinhood. I have more accounts. I don't only have Robinhood, okay? Because you can't just put all your eggs in one basket and um, think you're going to get rich off of just one, because you can do too many day trades and then you're locked out the system. In Robinhood, you have to have, I believe it's like $10,000 in the account to continuously to do day trades, because when you hit your fourth day trade, then they want to cut you off and you can't make any more money. um, so that's why it's good to have like TD Ameritrade or Schwab, um, any of those other ones. Okay, you should have multiple, because if you can't trade on one, you can hurry and go to the other one and trade on the other one. But what else? And my profit for today is $778 total return. So I did pretty good today. Most people would take that, but this is what I said earlier. As long as I'm in the red, I mean in the green, that's all that matters to me. Okay, it that's all that matters. As long as I don't go negative, and once I go negative, I have a target to where if I go negative, I'm okay, because sometimes it bounces back up. So I'm not gonna lose any money. This is money I've made, I've earned, but I still haven't lost my initial investment. That's what's important to me. So if it goes down, shrinks down to zero, I'm okay. I'm okay. If I lose this, I'm okay, because I can still have the amount of money I put in. That's all that matters to me. But as long as this is on the run, at some point I'm going to sell it. Okay. I have my out price. I have my target price where I'm gonna sell, and we all know that this stock is trying to get by compliant, and they're really trying to get to $1. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. They're trying to get to $1. Um, and that's one of the key points that I'm looking at. I'm looking at 50 cent. I'm looking at 60 cent, and what I say earlier, 65 cent, and I'm looking at 75 cent, and then I'm going to skip 80, and then I'm going to look at like around 90. Okay, I'm not going to depend on the $1 100%, because it may make it, it may not. But they have to be compliant if they're going to stay on the stock market, and they have a deadline. So that's a good way of this, my opinion. This is just a good strategy of that I use on small stocks like this. Like if you see that they're really trying to get back to $1, it's a no-brainer. It's like, well, let me put some money here, or let me make this trade, let me do this, and while they're running up, I can make some money. Okay, and even if they get to $1, are they going to stay above $1? And that's the one thing you have to pay attention to also, because what was it, Mullen? Did Mullen do that? Mullen did that, and they got back compliant, and then they went back below $1. Like, so you have to pay attention to that also. But guys, where's the chat box? I don't know if are you guys putting in anything in the chat? Just somebody put something in there. I'm trying to see where the chat is, because I don't see it. Maybe I gotta turn it sideways. No, it don't work that way. Okay, I don't see it at all. I see a chat box thing up at the top of the screen, but I don't see any comments. Like, leave a comment in the chat somewhere. just waiting for someone to volunteer and do that. And then I'm gonna get off here. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Yeah, I don't see no one that's not gonna do that for me, or for whatever reason, I don't see it. I don't see comments. I see people here, but I don't see a comment. I just need for one person, put a dot in there. Just type something. Just type something so I can see it. Because I don't know where it's going to pop up at. Maybe it's in the settings. Let me go over there and see the settings. That's camera settings. This is, yeah, that's camera settings. So, yeah, I don't see nothing. Hey,
Daddy,
yeah.
I need to get my snap.
Okay, go ahead. So, yeah, I don't see anything, guys. I don't know if you left a comment or not. Maybe I'll see it later.
Looks like it's there.
Okay. Where is it? Like, I don't see a chat. I don't see a chat box where usually I don't get it. Okay. Usually there's a button up here that shows where all the comments come in. And it's not showing. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, guys, so there's no questions on here. I don't see any comments, so I can't answer them. I don't think anyone is typing in anything in there for me. I mean, is the quality okay? I don't know. It's my first time using this part of it, okay, the screen share. And the comment button is like, you can either turn it on or turn it off. But that's it. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm getting off of here. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. And let's keep an eye on this thing. Close eye on it. Because it may be a pullback tomorrow. It may be a pullback on Friday. Because, you know, like I said earlier, a lot of people don't like to keep money on the table or in the market over the weekend. They like to pull out the money they made for the week and look at the market on Monday to see what's going on, and then they assess it after that. Some people don't even trade on Mondays; they just watch the market. So, all right, guys, I have to go. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace. Now I have to find the off button.